Good morning, Susie Cobden. This morning I wanted to speak about attachment and change, really. A lot of us think that attachments are bad, and sometimes I agree they don't serve us, but it depends on the attachment and how we relate to it that makes it either expansive, empowering or not. Now, if it's an attachment to things staying the same, and generally that's what an attachment is, we're attached to a certain person, a certain relationship, I guess, in the sense of family life. We are attached to the way things are. And really, when you look at attachment in that way, it's an aversion to change. So it's actually the change we're resisting more than the attachment of holding on. Sometimes we become attached to objects, things that hold sentimental value. And in that case, they can be serving if they've got beautiful memories attached to them. We came here into this dimension, into this reality here on Earth, to be physical. So to enjoy our physical objects isn't wrong, and becoming attached to something isn't wrong, unless it gets to the point where you preserve it with all your life, really. We need to remember that objects are just objects, and we can hold on to the memories that those objects have attached to them without the object. But I can't see a definite a definite disempowerment with attachment. It all comes back to perception and what's going on underneath. So it's a very broad subject. It could be attachment to a belief. And if the belief serves us, then that's great. If the belief is disempowering, then it's not great. And it's the same with objects and people. Ultimately, we don't need to be or feel attached to anybody. The most empowering place that we can come from is from our own heart, and to stand in our own power and know that we're enough on our own, no matter what. And in any relationship where you are in that situation, where you've got two or more individuals who are all empowered and playing together in a relationship, then the relationship tends to be a lot more harmonious and a lot more fun, because you're not clinging to anybody and they're not clinging to you. But I don't know that it's actually the attachment that's doing the harm. It's what's running underneath. I would really love some questions and some comments on attachment so that I can become more specific. But if you've got a belief that you're attached to that you won't let go of, if it's disempowering, then you've got to find a way to change that belief if you want to move forward. But then you've got attachment where somebody won't hold on to a new belief either, which is it an attachment? One person holding on to an old belief and one person not holding on to a new belief. You know, I think they're pretty equal. But, you know, life is about change, and change happens in every absolute moment. You know, even if we can't see what that change is, it's going on. And without change, there's no expansion, there's no moving forward, there's no life, you know. Without change, there's stagnation. Look at a still pond. And really, that's what we're about as well. All of life is about going with the flow, literally, the flow of energy that's running through us. And therefore, if you look at attachment in that way, it could be considered stagnation. But I would like to look at what's underneath that attachment. It's very individual and changes from situation to situation, experience to experience, person to person. So don't necessarily think that attachment is wrong, but if you feel like you've got an attachment that's not serving you, what's underneath it? And most likely it's fear, it's a resistance to change. So comment below, give me some questions, and I will gladly give my thoughts on those subjects, on those situations, and have a wonderful day. My love to you all. Bye for now.